Hello students. Next topic is file handling or working with files in C++. In C++ program, we use IOStream library file or IOStream standard library, which provides cin and cout methods for reading from standard input and writing to standard output respectively. Means for cin is for input and cout is for output. Now we will see how to read and write from a file. This requires another standard C++ library called fstream, which defines three new data types: opstream, epstream, and fstream. Means our iostream.h file includes istream, ostream, and stream buffer. And fstream.h header file, which includes epstream, fstream, opstream, and file buffer. It uses generally streams as an interface between the programs and the files. The streams that supply data to program is known as input stream. And the stream that receives data from program is known as output stream. Means that supplies data to program is input stream, means read data from file. Read data and input it to the program is input stream that gives input to the program. And the stream that gives or that receives data from program is output stream. This inserts the data into file and receives data from the program is output stream. In other words, input stream extract means reads data from the file, and the output stream insert data to the file. Means input stream accept data from disk files or reads data from disk files and gives input to the program. And output stream receives data from program and saves it to the disk files. Input operation involves the creation of input stream and linking it with the program and the input file. Similarly, the output operation involves establishing an output stream and linking it to the program and the output file. Let's see these stream files. If stream, it provides input operations. This file stream class is used to read a stream of the objects from the file. This is a data type that represents the input file stream and is used to read information from files. This class is used for file handling methods. It provides input operations. It contains open function with default input mode. Next is upstream. It provides output operations. It provides file handling methods. It contains open function with default output modes. It used to write a stream of objects in a file. Means simply upstream is used to read and upstream is used to write operation or to write data in a file. Next is file buff. Its purpose is to set the file buffers to read and write. It contains two functions that are close and open. Close function used to close a file. Generally, when a C++ program terminates, it automatically flushes all the streams, release all the allocated memory, and close open files automatically. But it's always good to use close function to close the files. Programmer should close all open files before program termination. Syntax for a close file. Object of upstream dot close function. This is object created of upstream dot close. This is a close method, and second method is open method. This is used to open a file. Syntax for open function is file stream class, stream object dot open function, and file name. In file is an object of stream class dot open function, inverted comma, and file name. Means a file which we want to open, give name here. And a file can be also open using open function by passing two arguments. The first argument is obviously file name, and the second argument is used to specify the file mode. Means in which mode we want to open file. Syntax, for example, stream object dot open, here pass two argument open for open function. It is file name and mode, that is file opening mode. Fout is a stream object dot open, computer is a file name, and specify file mode. Now here we specify file mode is APP, that is append. This opens file in append mode. Following are some file opening modes. This opens file in append mode, that is cursor is positioned at the end of file. Next is iOS ATA, that is at the end of file on opening. Means आपण जी फाइल ओपन करतोय, cursor at the end line. iOS binary. This opens our file in a binary form. iOS E. open file for reading only. iOS out, it opens a file for writing only. iOS non-create, open files if file does not exist. If file does not exist, then opening file. No create file for that name. iOS no replace, it open files if file already exists. iOS trunk, delete content of file if it exists. Means if you want to delete all the content for that file, use trunk mode. So this is close and open functions. In file work. And two streams, keep stream and off stream. If stream is for input, off stream is for output. Next are some file stream classes. Supports the following functions. Let's see the function seekg. Seekg function is used to move the file pointer forward with a given number of bytes. It have the form if stream object dot seekg and here specify. Means if you want to move pointer after 10th position, then use here 10. If you want to move your cursor or pointer after 100th position, then specify 100 here. Means seekg function is only to forward a pointer at a given position. Next function is seekp. This function is used to reposition file pointer to a given number of bytes. Means specify the position of file at seekp function. For example, object dot seekp function and 10. This moves pointer will point to 10th byte in a file. If you want to find out 20 or 100th position of the file, then specify here only position. Next function is tellg. This function is used to return current file pointer position. For example, if stream here object created object dot open file name int n is equals to object of if stream and a function tellg. Here tellg will return value 0 because initial input pointer points to the 0th position. Okay, means it just tell that current position of the pointer, means at which position your cursor. Next function is tellp. This function is used to return current file pointer position associated with output file stream. Object of upstream, object dot open file name in open file in append mode and calling of tellp function. It returns number of character present in file XYZ. Means tellp function is for number of characters present in the file that you open. Next function is put. This function is used to store a single character into a file specified by object of upstream. For example, upstream object of upstream dot put and character variable which we want to put into a file. For example, object of upstream is outf dot open file name xyz character c is equals to a. Object of upstream dot put c means character a is put into file xyz. So put function is for inserting a character into a file. Next is get function. This function is used to read a character from a file specified by if stream object. Here we create object of upstream because upstream is used for input and if stream is for output. In put function, we insert a value into a file, means gives input. In getS, we get the output. That is, we read a character from a file. Syntax if stream object dot get character variables. Okay. If stream file name xyz while object of if stream dot end of file equal to 0. Object get c means while end of file equal to 0, read a characters from the file xyz means it's for inserting and is for get for reading characters from the file. Now we'll see simple example for file. Write a program in C++ that read the name of country from one text file and name of corresponding capital from another text file. Means we have to open two text files. One is for name of a country and another is for name of capital for another text file. And the program must display country name and capital name in the output. Means first question का है, read name of country from one file. Means first open one file for reading name of country. After that, we have to read corresponding capitals from another text file. Means now we have to open next text file. After that, we have to display country name and capital name in the output. Now we'll see this example. First include our library files. Hash include. We have to work with file. So include file stream appstream.h is for file handling. For simple input-output operations, we use only iostream.h. For file, we're going to use appstream.h. Next file is library file #include conio.h. Main function. Clear screen is for clear the output window. Now, we will create the object of stream. Object of upstream fout. Next, we open file. Now we have to open country file to read name of countries. For that we use open function. So object of upstream class, that is fout. Object of upstream dot open function and name of file. Suppose name of file is country. Closing of open function. Now we have to print suppose United States of America. Fout United Kingdom. And fout Korea. Now close of file. We open this file using upstream.open. Now close this file using upstream object dot close. Now we have to read capitals. Now open next file. Use object of upstream fout.open. Here file name. Close of open function. Fout is print. Now close this file. Upstream object fout dot close. It close capital file. Now declare a variable constant in n character variable array of n variables. Name of array is line semicolon. Now create object for of if stream. If stream, suppose object name fin semicolon. Now open these files again for output. Open country. Close of open function. Cout. Now we have to print contents in country file. While loop. While loop is for reading whole file. Means जोपर्यंत end of file object of if stream dot eof, that is end of file, equal to 0. While it is for whenever end of file equal to 0 means end of file. Read the file country. Object of if stream dot get line is for reading every line in a country file. N out line now close country file function. Now again open next file, it is capital using object of if stream. Object of if stream is fin dot get line open file capital. Now print capital file contents of capital file. While object dot end of file equal to 0. Means whenever cursor goes to end of file, write the contents of capital file. Meaning object of stream dot get line. It prints the data in a file capital line, comma, and same line. Now at last, close all files and semicolon. End of program. So this is a program for reading country data from country file and reading capital data from capital file and print data of both the files. First include a stream library for file handling. After that, create object of upstream and open first file, read data of file. Last, close that file using upstream object. After that, open next file using upstream object, read data and close that file. Declare a constant variable n for moving cursor. Next, declare a character array. Array name is line. Create object of stream and open first country file and print contents of country file. While end of file equal to 0, print line is array and n is the number of characters in a file. It prints data in the country file. After that, close country file and open capital file to read the contents of capital file. It prints data in capital file and at last close these files. This is file handling. Thank you.